Welcome to This Week in Falcons Athletics, presented by Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin. My name is Matt Mendel, and this week we focus in segment number 2 on women's volleyball as they get ready to get their NAC tournament started tonight. A quarterfinal matchup at 7 against Illinois Tech. The road comes through Mequon, at least in the first couple of rounds. The Falcons keep on winning. Also tonight, women's hockey from the Ozaki Ice Center. A 7 o'clock puck drop against UW Stevens Point. And Michaela McGowan kind of to join us from the women's hockey team, a sophomore forward, as the Falcons are off to a 3-1 start. They have won 3 in a row. And let's go back to the first week of the season. You guys were able to knock off 15th ranked St. Mary's, doing so on November 2nd by the final of 4-3. How were you guys able to overcome that series opening loss to win game 2?
Well, we were able to come back and win it. We worked hard and we worked on our systems and we trusted each other, and we had a couple clutch plays there, so really happy with us.
And then you carried that over into this past weekend from the Ozaki Ice Center against Trine. Heck of a comeback win on Friday. Down 3 goals is the first time the Falcon women's hockey team has overcome a 3-goal deficit to win, doing so by the final of 5-4. What was the difference in that comeback?
Well, I think it's a testament to us as a team that we didn't hang our heads and cry about it. We were able to get back on the horse and pull through in the end.
You look at your team, you look at the roster, 11 seniors, a lot of experience. I'm guessing there isn't a lot of panic when you guys do fall behind in games?
It really helps. They have a lot of confidence and a lot of games under their belt, so they're able to guide us and help us.
You look at Friday's victory, 5-4. You come back Saturday and win 4-3. What was the story on Saturday?
Just keep going, keep battling, keep grinding. We knew what they had, and we were able to beat them in the end.
How about for you on Friday in that comeback win? You went 13 for 20 on the face-off. What's key? What are you watching for when you take the face-off?
Watching what the ref does. It really helps that my wingers were able to come in and help me out too.
You also came through, besides the face-off success, came through with an assist on Friday, came through with 1 goal and a couple of assists on Saturday. What's been working for you early on?
I think I have really good line mates. They are able to get open for me, and we help each other out a lot.
We mentioned the experience on this team, and again, it starts with the 11 seniors on down, and you're now an experienced player back for your second go-around. You go back to your freshman year, 9 goals, 10 assists. What did you think about your freshman year? What was the biggest adjustment you had to make playing at the collegiate level?
I think I had a pretty good freshman year. I had to get used to the size and the speed for sure, but I think after getting a couple games under my belt, I was able to play to my full potential.
Is there a different confidence about this year for you, at least, now knowing what to expect, kind of?
For sure. Over the summer, I hit the gym, got stronger, got faster, so now I'm prepared for what's to come.
You're from Minnesota. Mm-hmm. Is it always special when you get the opportunity to go back there and play a game?
Yeah, for sure. In St. Mary's, my grandparents surprised me, so that was pretty sweet.
I was reading your bio. You, in high school, tied the state record with 7 assists in 1 game. What happened in that 1 game? How were you able to get so many assists?
Not really sure. Just my teammates once again got open for me, and shout out to Simley High School. Love them and happy to play for them.
Is that one of those where you start getting assists 1, 2, 3? Do you know in the back of your mind you have 7, or is it just one of those, boy, I have a bunch of assists?
Didn't really care. Points don't matter to me. As long as the team wins at the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
So is that kind of your focus then, game in, game out, regardless of what happens? You just want to do the best you can to help your team win a game?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
And you guys play Stevens Point coming up tonight. That's a 7 o'clock puck drop. And then Friday, it's a home-and-home series at MSOE. Then hosting MSOE at 5 o'clock on Saturday from the Ozaki Ice Center. MSOE, a first-year program for women's hockey. What are you hoping to see this week?
The same thing. Working our systems, just keep supporting each other on the bench, and come out with a dub.
And again, the Falcons right now, 3 victories, 1 defeat. They have won 3 straight. Looking to keep things rolling tonight against Stevens Point. Michaela, thanks a lot for your time. All the best the rest of this season.
Yeah, thank you.
And more to come as we continue with This Week in Falcons Athletics, presented by Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin.
I can't imagine being any other profession than an orthopedic surgeon. We have the privilege and we have the responsibility to make people better. We've been fortunate enough to take care of professional athletes. We've also been fortunate enough to take care of our neighbors and friends who trust us to give them back their life.
One of the main reasons I came here was because this is the way healthcare is meant to be delivered. Being devoted exclusively to orthopedic care means that we can focus on delivering specialized care for every patient. And that includes not only the surgeons and the physicians, but also anesthesia, controlling pain, the nurses, and the scrub techs, and everyone in recovery is dedicated to treating conditions that are very similar for people.
Our tagline is an uncommon focus on you. We think the focus on the patient experience is what sets us apart. Before we make any process or clinical decision at the hospital, we start with the same question. Is this what's best for the patient? If we can't answer yes, we move on to the next idea. Our nurses provide care for no more than 3 patients per shift, whereas other facilities, they might provide care for 7 or even 8 patients per shift. We think this personalized care is what sets us apart from others.
I think that dedication to our patients is our number one focus. And you can technically do a good operation, but if you're not centered on the patient, they're not necessarily going to have a great outcome.
The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin is physician-owned. It's physician-led. We have the responsibility to make the right decision for every patient. We also have the freedom to make the right decision for every patient.
The physicians and staff collaborate through regular meetings, weekly and monthly, and with a relatively small team, we're able to change the way we do things if we need to tweak something to make it perfect.
The facility specifically was designed so that quality could be measured and maintained and sustained. When you have 7,000 patients a year receive their surgery here, it's important that patient number 1 and patient number 7,000 receive the same care.
We place an extremely high priority on the patient experience here. We send surveys to each and every person that receives care at our hospital. Those survey results come back directly to me. I review them and share them with our senior leadership, as well as the staff and the physicians that provide the care to those patients.
There's almost 5,000 hospitals in the country that are measured. The Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin measures number 1, not number 2, not number 3, not runner-up, number 1 in patient satisfaction in the state of Wisconsin for the last 10 years running.
Welcome back to This Week in Falcons Athletics, presented by Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin. We now turn our attention to women's volleyball. They get their NAC tournament started tonight with a quarterfinal against Illinois Tech, 7 o'clock here inside the John Book Fieldhouse. Emily Dickman, a sophomore setter on the volleyball team, kind enough to join us. You transferred in from Lakeland. How's the transition been?
It's been awesome. This team is so amazing. They've made this transition so easy, and the coaching staff has been so kind. It has seriously been an amazing transition, and I have been so thankful to be part of this team. They've made it such an easy time for me.
Yeah, how is the chemistry with you and your teammates?
It's awesome. We have such great communication with each other. We exactly know what we need from each other and how to just better every ball, and we're able to have that open communication, and it's been awesome. We've been able to see such improvement over the season with that.
Obviously, you're one of the setters that helps run the attack for the Falcons. How would you describe this offense? Because when you look on paper, it seems like there isn't that one go-to. It's a balance and collection of players.
Yeah, I have so much trust in all my hitters. I know no matter what ball I give any of them, they're going to better it for me. And like I said, that communication piece is something we've been working on all season, and it's at our best right now, which is exactly where we want it for the playoffs.
Going back to last Thursday, huge victory up in De Pere, knocking off St. Norbert and taking away the Green Knights' opportunity to win a piece of the conference championship. By doing so, the Falcons get the number 2 seed in the NAC tournament. When you look back at that victory against the Green Knights, in your opinion, what was the difference in that win?
Yeah, I mean, the atmosphere in that gym was just incredible, and we were able to feed off of that energy. We play at our best when we're having fun, and we were able to have fun there, and we were able to feed off of their energy, and I think we were able to just outlast them in that aspect. And we were just so excited to go in and get that win, and I think that's really what propelled us forward.
You look at a matchup like that, you look at a matchup like tonight. Is it easy to kind of be laid back and have fun, or is that challenging sometimes just based on how the match plays out?
Yeah, I don't think we can ever relax. Illinois Tech is not any joke. We need to go in there full force, and we need to play at our best all the time. We can't just relax. Of course, we need to have fun because that's when we play our best, but we still need to make sure that we are paying attention to every little detail and use what we used in practice tonight.
Speaking of playing your best, right now the Falcons have won 10 of their last 11, so it's been a heck of a stretch over the last month or so. When you look back and you talk about, having fun, that focus, is there an area you point at and say, we're really strong here, and that's one of the big reasons why we've been able to rattle off so many wins?
Yeah, I think it all goes back to our communication. That's something that we worked so hard in at practice every day from the beginning, and it's just at our best right now. And every position is so strong right now, and I have so much trust in everybody that I play with on the court, and I really don't think there's any weak spot that we have right now.
How about playing here inside the John Book Field? This team is awfully strong here in Mequon, only one loss all year. What is it about playing here at home that brings out the best in the Falcons?
Yeah, it's definitely just the energy that this gym has. The new gym, everything about it is just so exciting to be here and play in. And the energy, we're so excited to get this opportunity to play a couple more of our playoff games here at home.
I always love asking anybody that serves, what's the key to a service ace? You've had some big service ace performances, no stranger to having 3 or 4 in a matchup. So for you, when you're behind the service line, what's the key to success?
Yeah, my big thing is visualization. I always need to take a deep breath, visualize that zone that I'm going to, and I hit it every time, and it's just so exciting, and I know that my teammates are behind me with that, and it's something that we've also really worked on is just visualizing all parts of the game, but especially serving. It's when you kind of can take a moment and you really have the game in your hands in that moment.
Finally, for you, as the Falcons prepare for Illinois Tech, the last time you saw IIT was back on October 5th. That was a 3-set sweep for the Falcons here inside the John Book Fieldhouse. What do you remember about that matchup? What do you expect from IIT tonight?
Yeah, we're expecting them to come out really strong. I know they're gunning for us, especially with that sweep that we had earlier in the season. I know they have very strong outsides, lots of strong hitters. We just need to be on our game tonight and just control the game, control the pace of the game, and we'll get that win tonight.
Emily, thanks to you, and best of luck to you and your teammates tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And again, they take it one match at a time, but if the Falcons can find a way to get it done tonight, they will also be home coming up on Thursday for a semifinal matchup here inside the John Book Fieldhouse, also at 7 p.m. But a busy week once again for Falcons athletics. Friday, you have wrestling with Wheaton and Carthage on the docket. ACHA hockey is going to be home for the McWandalack Cup against Marion. We'll be at Marion coming up on Saturday. Men's hockey has the Lake Michigan Cup. It's a home-and-home against MSOE, home against the Raiders on Friday for a 7 o'clock puck drop. Men's basketball gets their season started. They will be at the Illinois College tournament coming up on Friday and Saturday. Also of note, on Saturday, men's and women's cross country will be at the North Regionals in Minnesota. Football wraps up their regular season with the Lutheran Bowl taking on the Wisconsin Lutheran College Warriors. And women's basketball will be getting their season on Saturday at UW Stevens Point. Be sure to check out CUWFalcons.com for more information. Thanks for joining us for This Week in Falcons Athletics, presented by Orthopedic Hospital of Wisconsin.